long at work.
You're a gallon guy, right?
I don't necessarily get through a gallon at work, but I will get through the gallon from the time I wake up, go to work, go home and do whatever, and go to sleep.
No, that's amazing. A gallon a day is like I can't do that. That's a lot. That's a lot. Ron, don't fuck the table up.
Oh, it's my fault.
Obviously, you're like I have to go pee. Did you pee?
Yeah, I did.
And it was quiet, wasn't it?
That's because you closed the door, you know.
No, I don't know.
Who the fuck closes the door?
See, I used to live here by myself, and so I would pee here by myself. So I didn't close the door.
You shit with the door open?
Yeah. Make my own beef jerky, take my own gambling trips. And we've literally...
So Facebook looks like it's back up and good.
Okay.
Nobody's freezing.
Hooray!
Hurrah! Don't shake the fucking table.
I'm not touching the table.
I gotta figure that out.
Yeah, well, that's for another time and place.
Yeah. I was gonna say something.
Michelle Obama has a penis.
That's why every time you say that, it freezes. Like
Jennifer Aniston has a rancid cunt.
A rancid cunt! Don't shake the table.
So,
My hands are off the table.
Now, you're all aware, all right, that I have a miraculous talent for saying some ignorant shit and getting away blameless with it.
I've noticed that.
That just happened.
There's a pattern.
But to call someone a did he say she was a rancid cunt?
No.
The
reason she can't keep a man is she's very pretty, right? She's rich. She must have a rancid cunt.
Or a dick.
Jim Schaefer said we're men who shit with the door.
Yeah. We've literally never done any of those things.
Not on the program, at least.
I got a luscious V of hair going all the way from my chest pubes to my ball throat.
I'd stop talking.
A little respect here.
A little bit.
Settle down.
So Michael Gregory, Milcart and Mike said Facebook is freezing a lot. So maybe it's just a Facebook issue.
Maybe it is.
You know what
Maybe they're shutting it down like they did
I
for
mean?
TikTok.
I see that it's freezing. It's weird. It's like little blips there. Yeah.
But that's not the system here.
Well, go on YouTube and see what's up.
Maybe we're saying political things and we're going to get in trouble for it.
You keep saying it.
You keep saying it.
Nobody's freezing on YouTube.
Yeah, but no one's on YouTube either. Now, here's the thing. You can get fucking comments from YouTube live. They just don't ever watch on YouTube.
I don't know why.
Now people are fucking texting me. Right as Ron said the word president is when it ended.
It's all my fault.
I'm telling you, shadow banning us. They're out to get us.
Remember that happened before. When
No, the guy who owns Facebook is hip now. He uses a bow.
I'm talking about before. Fuck Mark's fucking cheese, whatever.
Did you see that episode with Rogan? So Rogan's like, "What kind of bow do you use?" He's like, "Oh well, you know, it's a tall one." He's like, "Well, what color is it?" He's like, "Yep." I don't know.
He's a robot.
I don't know about that.
Are they saying Elon Musk is autistic after his actions?
He's been autistic the whole fucking time.
So I don't really give a shit about that.
Do we care to discuss that?
I know this guy's real fucking upset about it.
Are you upset about it?
Well,
Go ahead.
Look, I'm going to issue a challenge to everybody. If you had no issue with what Elon Musk did with that gesture, record yourself doing it. Record yourself, send it to your coworkers.
They're all watching. They all just saw it. They all just saw it.
Send it to your
My heart goes out to you.
No, he said the heart thing after.
Except that, no, that's not what happened.
No, if you watch the video, he said he was saying thank you, and then he did the gesture. I'm not going to say what it is because I don't want to get banned. Yeah,
What was it?
he was seeking Kyle.
Number one.
Big smile. Big smile.
He's not anti-Semitic. Like, that's kind of a fact. Now, you don't understand that? Is that something you don't know? He went to Israel. He's
but
like,
look at some of the people that are coming out saying, yeah, he did it. Like Nick Fuentes, you know who he is?
I do know who he is. It isn't like, dude, I'm not a right guy. I don't care. I'm just saying, I don't think this guy's a Nazi.
But he did a gesture, you know.
Twice.
Yes, twice.
You were like, if you don't think there's anything wrong with it, do it. We did it immediately, all of us. And then Ron's like, oh, we'll send it to your coworkers.
Yeah. Well, you don't. Yeah.
Star starts watching right now.
Yeah.
So.
And I have this haircut.
This is going to get interesting.
So like anybody that's autistic can do that gesture now?
Bro,
Yeah.
in America, anybody can fucking do anything they
Yeah.
want. And that's kind of the point.
Yeah.
That is kind of the point. If you're German, that's illegal.
Yeah.
Facebook is freezing. I'm looking right at it. It's so
Nothing I can do.
yeah, and I don't think we can't keep refreshing it. Keep doing it, so whatever.
Yeah.
Roll with it. We do the show the way we do the show.
We do it live.
Stars and Stripes said, I got both feeds playing at the same time. YouTube hasn't froze yet too. My brain hurts.
So see, it's Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's because we're discussing what we're discussing. I swear to God, that's
Yeah.
probably it is.
I mean, I get we have freedom of speech, but there's also freedom of repercussions too.
And his stock price went down. So what's the beef?
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
but wait, what's the beef then? So yeah, that's right. People got upset. The
Yeah.
stock price went down. I have the stock. I watched it go down. So what's
Yeah.
the beef?
So, and you're not pissed about it that you're losing money because of him?
No. Do you want to know how the stock market works? This is when you buy. You know how I know? The infrastructure is exactly the same infrastructure it was before we did it.
Yeah.
So in a month, it's going to be worth more than it was before it collapsed.
Mostly because all the people that are really, really angry, like, I'm not all. I'd say like a solid 75% are really locked into that, like, type of the day, like, specific anger about things. And they'll be mad about something else in a month. And they'll decide they still like their Tesla.
Fucking
It's-
blow up every Tesla and every fucking Cybertruck. I don't give a fuck.
But here's the irony.
I'm on board with that because it's all a sham. I don't know if you know that. Let me tell you how bad electronic vehicles are for the world.
The batteries. It's a thing. We know. It's not even like a thing. We know. And the president who he supports is literally banishing all the electric vehicles. Like you saw that, right?
Yeah.
Thank God.
But that's which is it? Which one of you do you hate him or do you? Where do you stand? I don't understand it. I don't give a fuck. Why do
I
you
don't
care?
really know what the dude's job is as far as politics goes.
He's just buying his way in. That's the thing. It's a big club and we're not in it.
Yeah, and I knew that when I was a kid.
Jeff Bezos was on there. Wasn't he there too?
Yeah, they were all there. It was like,
They were looking at his wife's tits.
yes. And they are very nice to look at, I'm sure.
They were very nice. I thought she had a spectacular.
Tesla's up since the incident.
There you go.
It's up 0.81% since the incident. So it did go, right? That's when you buy, and now it's up again. Does it? Because when someone does something not popular, it doesn't mean the infrastructure of said company has changed in any capacity.
Correct.
So it's still a good company.
And also, he has like billions of dollars to fall back on if he.
Well, that's the thing. To not give a fuck is a beautiful thing. I don't agree or disagree. I don't give a fuck. That's really, I don't, like, you get mad? I don't get mad. Dude,
If I saw him on the street, I'd pop him in his fucking mouth.
for what purpose? What's your beef?
Well, like
Yeah,
I said,
go ahead.
there's freedom of speech. That doesn't mean no freedom from repercussions, you know?
But you can't hit people either. That's illegal.
It is, in fact, illegal.
No. But all right, you're mad at Elon Musk. Is that correct?
I don't throw over the dude.
What's your beef? I'll write them down. I'm ready right now.
Now, if
No.
No.
What's your beef?
Well, he's a smug asshole. I mean,
I'm pretty smug and I'm kind of an
You
asshole.
are.
yes, I know you're an asshole.
So keep going.
I've known you for 30 plus
you're
years now.
definitely smug.
Yes.
I am.
Yeah, but like I said, I mean, he makes shitty products. Actually, he doesn't, he takes credit for shit that he doesn't even invent.
He spent $600 million on this fucking wedding.
And he's divorced.
Right.
I get divorced all the time. All right.
And you're smug.
Smug asshole. Guilty.
Are you Elon Musk?
No money.
Guess how many kids he had? Do you know how many kids he has?
Isn't it 9?
12.
Good for him.
So you're mad about that?
No.
Hold on. He's mad at the 12 kids.
No, I'm not mad about 12 kids.
That means the dude's got so much money, he doesn't even worry about piping raw.
He didn't even care.
Yeah, that guy who was married to Mariah Carey has the same MO. Are we mad at him?
No.
And what's Nick Cannon's net worth? It's nowhere near 14 billion or whatever.
No, it's definitely not.
All right, so we got smug asshole. He makes shitty products. That's questionable.
Oh,
No. The Cybertruck is an abomination. No one disagrees with that.
It's an abomination.
But there's a million of those fucking cars, and they're everywhere. And they seem to run. Now, I'm not a fan, but that's not a shitty product. They're everywhere.
Yeah, but they're going to be banned soon.
No, they're not. That's not even accurate.
Well-
Buchanan's estimated net worth is $50 million, but he has said he earns $100 million annually.
Well, I guess it all goes to the kid.
Yeah, that's the thing.
He doesn't earn $100 million. All right.
That's a lot of child support, man.
He takes credit for things he didn't do, such as.
I got to pull it up. I know there's a few things that he's tried to claim that he didn't invent.
But we don't know what they are.
Not offhand.
That's important.
Okay.
Thomas Edison did it 1,000 times.
Literally.
Yeah.
And then he has 12 kids, which Ron is personally offended by.
I'm not offended by it.
So those are the 4 things. That's your beef. That's what you got. Now, Orange Man, what do you hate about him? There's probably a lot more.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's a whole lot more I hate.
Okay,
about
what's
him.
Orange Man? Let's do his.
Oh, he's a fucking hypocrite.
Yep.
Yeah.
I can't even lie. Yep.
He's a total fucking hypocrite. I mean,
Yeah. He's a
He's
politician now, they all are.
yeah, exactly.
So that's the thing. So it's like a little, all right, hypocrite. What else?
Okay, let's see. I can go through the whole fucking.
I'm waiting for anything. You gave me one.
That's the big one though. But
no. We say it's not because he's literally a politician and they're all fucking hypocrites. So when you're in with the Vipers, you're a Viper now. That's the gig. I mean, I'm not a fan of being a hypocrite, but that's the MO.
Yeah, that's the game.
Like Obama, who I personally was very happy became president, bombed more people than Nixon. Like, let that fucking register in your brain.
And then
that
the Nobel Peace Prize.
that's a hypocrite, it turns out.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't thrilled about him either.
No. I'm not saying that. You gave me one thing you don't like about Donald Trump and 4 things, really 3 that you don't like about the other guy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care about the
No, but Orange guy, you don't like the
orange guy. Like I said, let's see.
hypocrite.
Hypocrite, possible rapist.
Difficult to prove.
Verdict will tell you otherwise.
Is he in jail for rape?
How much money does he have to
I
pay?
asked you a question. Is he in jail for rape?
He is a convicted felon now.
That's not what I just asked you.
Okay, he's not in jail for rape,
Okay.
but he is a convicted felon.
That's 2 very different things, Ron.
Okay.
If you steal a car,
Yeah.
it's a felon. You know what I mean? You just,
Now, you could argue that you were sexually assaulted by a wildebeest for years,
Is she a convicted felon?
but she's not convicted.
No.
It's got-
Here's the thing. I'm
It may
sorry.
be a misdemeanor for that she got.
The rape thing's highly unlikely. Paying hookers, I know he did. I'm not even retarded. I know that happened. I think he married one. But 2, actually, if you want to get technical.
Yeah.
But the rape is highly unlikely. The rape's highly unlikely. Like, I don't know. That's a rough one to try. I don't know.
But Rob can get convicted of raping Jamie Lynn.
And he did it. All right. So we have
Allegedly.
possible rapist. I'll give you. Hypocrite. We agree. What else we have?
Okay, let's see. What else we got for it?
You don't even know. You just hate him.
I just, like I said, am I not allowed to hate the man?
No, bro. We're
for a couple
friends.
days? Yes.
You got 2 things.
Okay.
You got 3.5 for Elon Musk and only 2 for the sitting president.
I'll give you a good one since it looks like you're struggling for answers here. Something that you can, in fact, relate to.
Yes.
All right. In many of the buildings that Trump put up, all right, he bankrupted a lot of independent contractors.
And that's real.
because he just drug out the payments so long the companies went under.
I mean, yeah, he's a shitty businessman.
No.
No, he's a
That's
great
actually a great businessman.
No, that's
But he's
that's
a
a scumbag.
It's a bad person, but it's a great businessman.
Yeah. You have to.
So, see, I can hate him for being a bad person.
Okay.
Oh no. I'll give you that one. That you probably can't deny. Dude, you're a fucking billionaire. You're probably a piece of shit. Like,
Yeah.
there's not a lot of nice fucking billionaires.
Apply that to the Elon Musk category, too. Because if you're a billionaire, you didn't do it by being a nice guy. You did it by being a fucking shithead and a half.
There's a special needs aspect to him, though. I had an autistic stepson. Okay, I love that kid. Mathematical genius, it turns out. I get it. They don't have emotions and they don't like process information the way that normal people do, which is why they're differently abled. So I don't know. I cut a little slack there. It's interesting to me is that the wind blows. The wind is a thing, right? When he made the electric car, all the left people adored him like he was the greatest thing ever since sliced bread. And then when he showed his political allegiance to the sitting president now, they were like, he's a piece of shit, we have to kill him. That's weird to me. Like
but they're still driving their Teslas.
Yeah. Now
so guess what?
I don't wish death upon him.
As a bad person and a good businessman, he doesn't give a fuck.
Of course, he's got billions of dollars to not give a fuck. If I had $1 billion, I wouldn't give a fuck either.
That's the thing, though. If I had $1 billion, you'd never see me again. And that's the differential. There's like this thing that
you'd be on an island somewhere.
Both of these men have, which is this like megalomania thing.
Yeah.
And I don't possess that megalomania thing. Like if I got the billion, no. If I had the $1 billion, I'm out. That's it. Island living. I'm good. I'm good. And maybe I do want to be like, I have opinions. So maybe the podcasting thing, right? But with $1 billion, I'll fly you the fuck in. Who gives a shit? But I don't know, man.
If I had $1 billion, I would just, not have anybody that I know even go to work.
That's true. I agree with that.
Like, think about how much $1 billion is.
Yeah.
It means that it would barely be a dent in my pocket. Obviously, you take some of it, invest it, and you return your investment just pays you.
So it's 100 million times 10.
Right.
That's insane.
So if I took $100 million,
I pay everybody off.
That means I can pay 100 people $1 million a year just to hang out all day.
Mm-hmm. And you still have 900 million.
Yeah.
And the interest alone would like equal out and yada yada yada.
Do you know how awesome that is?
No, I don't. But
no, cool that would be.
But then to be able to make the
we have cameras that work and shit.
That'd be amazing. No, I gotta
make sure Facebook works.
I just got a message that everything's fine on YouTube. It isn't the cameras and the setup. It's actually Facebook's being wonky.
Yeah. Oh, Kupferberg's fucking with us.
Which is ironic because he never fucks with us. YouTube fucks with us sometimes.
YouTube did fuck with us before, which I'm kind of shocked. And we fired off the program with it. YouTube usually lets it go if it's in the second hour. If we start
that first hour, though?
Yeah, they're on your shit. Which, does that mean somebody's actually watching this, or is it just an algorithm?
I think it's an algorithm, and then after 60 minutes, it probably just like goes somewhere.
Shuts off.
Yeah. Do we even know who owns YouTube at this point?
It's Google. It's part of Google, I believe.
Is it Google? Google might be the evil empire of the future.
I mean,
they're on the evil empire.
I feel like it's Disney, but
Disney's treading water, man. They're like fucking up.
Well, yeah.
I saw this tattoo yesterday that I love.
Okay, Google owns YouTube.
Yeah.
Well, Google.
Asian investors.
Founded February 14th, 2005.
I remember the guys who did it. Yeah. They got $50 million.
Three former employees at PayPal.
And they got $50 million. So I have a question. Who owns Google? You'll never find out. Or is it BlackRock? Is it BlackRock?
Yeah, Vanguard. Yeah, we're definitely Who owns Alphabet Inc?
Come on. That sounds fake as fuck. No, I believe it. Yeah, but I feel like that's a company Ron would make.
Me?
With Snuffy?
Oh, Jesus.
Alphabet Inc. sounds like fucking Umbrella Corp. Like, let's be honest.
Now, this just says Alphabet Inc. is owned by a mix of institutional investors, and retail investors. The company's
BlackRock and Vanguard.
Also shareholders.
So you have hatred for Elon Musk and the sitting president, correct?
I have hatred for a lot of people.
I think I might hate 2 people on the planet. And as more time passes...
How many of them were you married to?
1. And as more time passes, I don't even know if I'm really filled with hate anymore. I'm pretty grateful. You know what I mean? Like, I'm away from the demon. And life is nicer.
Things are good, man.
No, they really are. I have nothing to bitch about. And I love bitching. It's like my favorite.
You know what the worst part is? When things are good in life, I have a hard time writing songs.
That's everybody. That's why this record's fire.
I'm like, shit's happy. I have nothing to write about. This sucks.
Yeah, you're going to be real sleep deprived very soon. So that's going to help.
That'll put you in a good spot to write.
What do you write about?
It all depends, I mean, actually, half of this album, my guitar player wrote some of the lyrics this time, so it's like it felt different this album.
What do you write about?
Oh, well, like a lot of dark stuff. I mean, the one song, "Spiritual Enslavement," it's just like being like trapped by religion, and trying to break out of that.
You think
crap.
religion's a control thing?
Yes.
No, I'm not.
Religion, yes.
Okay, so Stars and Stripes asked if I can get comments off of YouTube because there's some people there, but I can't because I think it's on your end.
All right, let me see what's up.
Yeah, I have, you know, I'm cool with, you know, the higher power that whatever controls this universe. I'm on board with that. The Catholic Church can eat my dick. Organized religion is fucking offensive, man.
And it's not just like Christianity and Catholicism either. There's other religions that are very oppressive, namely Islam.
Ring the bell. Michael Gregory, YouTube works fine. Facebook is freezing. Jim Schaefer, yay, YouTube works. Jim Schaefer, Elon Vex, that's hurtful. Michael Gregory, you jinxed it, Jim. Michael Gregory, if only they'd read the comments here. Will Barkley, I texted her. Jim Schaefer, Ron, just hating politicians the way rock guys hate on Nickelback. Holy shit, I'm screenshotting that. I own the account. I own it.
Why can't I have your password?
Number one, you know I don't know it. No, like, you know I don't.
Okay.
And then I feel like if you just clicked on the live thing, it would just populate.
the comments should populate on that.
Michael Gregory, I would add being purposely and unnecessarily cruel. That's not a bad one, Michael Gregory, but it wasn't your list. It was Ron's list, and he has 2 reasons he hates the current president. Now, an ex-girlfriend of mine just texted, and she said, racist! It's hard to prove the racist one, though. It's hard to prove that. He employed a lot of people of color.
Well, yeah,
and was the first person to let them into a private country club in Florida. You know? So, I mean, that's... You can make an argument there. I mean, but I'm just...
But it's more like money, you know? It's like, hey, he's not racist if you got money, you know?
Well, no, there's a thing, right?
Yeah.
You ever see Tom Brady's, like, rookie fucking picture, and he looks retarded, like, and then they show him, he's like, because he's a trillionaire?
So, quick question. On your end, when you're looking at the comments, what is the very last comment that you see? Was it you saying boomcock? Okay.
Then you got it. Then you got it.
Woo!
You got it? You want a piece of me? You got it?
That's
Oh.
Stripes for shooting me the text message, but fucking me over on the meetings. Appreciate it.
Frank Costanza. Dude, underrated character. I love Frank Costanza.
Oh, he's amazing.
Jerry Stiller, dude's awesome.
I wonder if she's going to answer. You are now live on the Vex and Vex podcast.
I'm here.
Okay, so why do you hate the sitting president?
Because he's racist.
What did he do that's racist?
Where he hasn't told you what he's supposed to all his staff and all that, and he's supposed.
But we covered that. That doesn't make someone racist.
That's a labor issue, not a race issue.
Well, he's racist. How did he interview where he said he could tell a black person
All right, very questionable, not racist, but very, very questionable. No, either you're documented or you're not documented. It's pretty simple. I'll give you an example. Are you documented?
Yes, of course.
And-
But it doesn't matter. You don't know if somebody's documented just by looking at it.
That's true.
Stars and Stripes said Vex is our Charlie Kirk.
The fuck is a Charlie Kirk?
He's a rabble rouser that makes YouTube videos. And goes
He's
around.
like a fan for Trump.
He goes
But
around.
I'm not, though. I can't stress that enough. I don't give a fuck.
Smug asshole.
I wanted me to be president. That was my goal.
I thought we were. I thought we were.
I think you guys
I doctored
You
that
should have
stuff.
stormed the Capitol. Come on.
We would have
You
got.
done
We
that
would have
on
gotten like.
January
They
6th.
would have let us off. Right now, we'd be out.
Yeah.
No. Fuck that. That was staged. It was a sham.
So
So the officers that got beat was a sham?
the dude, The only person that died wasn't a fucking cop, though.
No, a cop did die.
From a heart attack 3 weeks later. That doesn't count.
No, that was only a day. That was only a day later. First off,
Bro, it's a heart attack. I don't think it counts. If someone shoots you and you die, that's pretty rough. Oh, it was so stressful.
No. So I think he went to the hospital that
He
night.
went to the hospital.
All right,
Yeah.
so let me ask you this, just for the
You still
sake
there?
of fucking nonsense,
Yeah.
right? You're gonna tell me if you go to DC and you go to the Capitol, all right, and there's any kind of political activity going on.
Jim Schaefer said Charlie don't serve.
Yes. Go ahead.
Hold please. Will Barkley said that was about 45 seconds delay from the time I typed it to the time I dinged it. Fuck off, Stars and Stripes. I'm doing my best.
Ooh.
Continue.
So, on a normal day at the Capitol, around buildings on the rooftops, there are snipers. That's a real thing.
And that day there weren't.
On a day when you knew some shit was probably going to go down, and you knew people were going there to cause an uproar
And
protest,
ruckus.
at least, you mean to tell me that not one shot was fired from one of those snipers? Not one? They were just
Okay.
magically not there that day? They just all had the day off? They were given PTO that day, Ron? That's what you're telling me?
There
I
was
think
Snuffy
not.
in the corner.
I think not. Pay no
Okay.
attention to the man behind the curtain.
Yeah, but you're saying like none of them did anything. You're like not the snipers on the roof. I'm talking to people that protested.
What did they do? They broke some shit.
You mean
You mean the
guys
officer that got crushed?
the guy that got let in? The people that got let in?
I'm just trying to read a fucking comment over here.
Okay.
Just shut the fuck up for a second. Stars and Stripes said, told me to chill. I was helping you learn if there's a YouTube delay. Thank you for your input, Stars and
I
Stripes.
was helping you learn.
None of that was necessary.
What was?
That whole thing he said. None of that was necessary.
I think you did just
Yeah, it's just being All right. So we're gonna revisit this because that's actually pretty heated. We have a guest on the line. So besides that immigrant thing, well, all right, that might be it. Then maybe that's right. What else makes him racist?
But that's it. Also the thing before he became a president, before he was even a candidate, the whole thing with Central Park 5.
I mean, you were a little girl when that happened.
It doesn't matter. There's newspapers, there's documentaries. I don't care how old I was back then.
But I was in this fucking country when that happened. And I gotta be honest, there's a good fucking chance they did that shit. Now I know they're out now, air quotes, but I don't know about that now.
I didn't hear what she said.
She don't know something for a problem.
Yes. So, I mean, I don't know which documentary you saw or how it was skewed, but there's pretty bad stuff there. Probably, yeah. No, but again, you weren't here when it went down. I was here in Grenada when shit went down. All right, so wait, this is important. The Central Park 5, and then nothing while he's president, nothing after he's president, and then last week is his stance on immigrants, and that's why he's racist.
Yeah, but he leans towards being the white supremacist. All the shit that happened in Charlottesville, that he thinks that there's good people on both sides, that's bullshit.
Now, you did hear the full fucking, speech, though, right? Not the edited version? Because there's
Oh,
a...
God.
I'm asking a question.
To all of it, yes. And you cannot tell me that there's good people on neo-Nazis that just are killing people on the street.
In this- Now, to be fair, and I'm sorry, in the same speech, he literally said there is nothing justifiable about Nazis. He says it in the speech that you said you listened to. Now, again, I don't like this person, but you have to tell the truth.
So you don't think that he's a racist?
No. I think he's a racist. Doesn't mean I'm right, but I'll tell you why I think he's a racist. And I'm not saying this is correct either.
I can tell you what I think.
Yeah. I know 70-year-old white people.
Especially ones with money.
And they're all just kind of fucking racist. Like, I'm in the club, so they say shit to me they shouldn't be saying. And I'm like, ooh. Go ahead.
Milk carton Mike said, marking applications for rental properties with a C for color, which the federal government cracked down on Donnie and Fred for in the 70s.
But it was his dad and not him. Although Mike is 100% right. That did happen.
That definitely did.
I like that stance. All right. I think he's racist just because of his fucking age. Listen, I'm going to tell you a story. Remember my mom? Remember, young lady? Remember my mother?
Yeah.
Okay. I loved my mother. I adored her. And then if I dated someone of a different persuasion, she's like, you couldn't find a white one? And I was like, my family's racist. They're all racist. Of that age, of that ilk, they're just all fucking racist.
That's 98 and it's the same way.
It's just the way they are. And I'm not saying it's right. It's wrong as fuck. I know that guy's racist.
They're a generation of Archie Bunkers. They just are.
But you gotta fucking prove it. And I gotta say, Mike might have just won, although that was his dad and not him. Because in the 80s, the Trump Tower didn't have that.
I will say this. That as somebody of that financial background, being the old rich white guy, if you went and found 100 old rich white guys and started digging into their background for racist shit,
It's every one of them, right?
and really you haven't found all that much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I bet if you found another 99 rich white dudes, 90 of them would have more racist shit in the closet
Now,
than they dug up on him.
People don't
I'm
want
just saying.
people don't want to hear this, but this is true. Look up early 90s Biden. He's saying racist shit on television. How he doesn't want his children around those people. He said it.
On the floor of the Senate.
The thing with that,
Yes.
you grow as a person.
Get the fuck out of here. No, you don't. No, you don't.
To a point.
So your argument.
Wait. Let her talk. Biden and Obama were against what? So was Clinton. So was Hillary Clinton.
Yeah. You grow as a person. You meet people. You grow your beliefs somewhat change.
They didn't grow. They needed votes.
And I agree with that. I feel like that showed me everything about those people that they don't think love is love. Now, personally, I do think love is love. They should have the same hellacious marriages that I've had. And fuck it, they should deal with it too. Now,
You want to hear my theory on it?
sure.
I am a happily married man of quite some years. And frankly, let me tell you, I'm worried about one dick on the whole planet. My own. What anyone else chooses to do with their fucking parts is not my business. I don't care. So have at it.
Can I ask you a question about your personal beliefs? Dear,
Show is going off the fucking rails.
dear caller, may I ask you a question?
Okay, sure.
You're a parent, okay? How did you feel about the cross-dressers being allowed to read privately to 5-year-olds in New York City? Story time. I'm curious, as a mother.
I would also like to answer this question.
I want her to answer first.
Privately, like one-on-one.
Well, they wouldn't let public people be a part of it. It was in the library, but then if you tried to attend, you were escorted out. It was just the cross-dressing person, the teacher, and like a bunch of 5-year-olds, and that's it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Now, did you know that an overwhelming percentage of the people that were chosen to do that were sexual offenders previously?
No, I did not know that. Okay, prove it.
Well, no, because there's fucking, you Google it. That's how that works. So if someone is a sex
there's a
offender,
website.
there's a literal website. So people started Googling it, and like 90% of the people who volunteered to do this are sex offenders. 90%. That's a high fucking number.
Okay, going to back on your argument about me having here when the Central Park 5 happened.
Well, I was here for this, but yes.
There's also Google, so it's the same thing. Google can have anything out there.
Well, we just proved that Google's owned by a bunch of weird investors that we can't prove exist.
Right.
And there's a theory that Googling by nature can be skewed, unfortunately.
All right, you guys. Sorry.
Bye.
Going back to the whole point of Google being skewed, did you see the other day where if you looked up the presidents in order, they had Biden removed?
Get the fuck out, Ron.
Why?
No, I have a
They
worse one.
corrected it.
There's a worse one than that. That's bad.
Yeah.
This shit I heard with my own fucking ears. Ask Alexa what fucking President Lincoln accomplished and doesn't know.
Mhm.
Ask Alexa what happened under the Nixon administration. It doesn't know. Ask Alexa what happened to Reagan. It doesn't know. Ask about Trump, and it lists all this positive shit. Nothing negative.
Really?
Nothing negative. And this just happened.
Wow.
Yes. So they're starting to kind of whitewash stuff, which I'm not a fan of that either.
Well, when you have all that tech billionaires
He's
on
not
board,
lying. The tech billionaires were in the front fucking row, bro.
Yeah.
He's not.
All of
Ron's
them.
not lying.
I wonder what it says about Lyndon B. Johnson.
We don't know.
They don't. I'm sure Alexa doesn't know either.
Because
That's what I'm saying.
they got Lyndon B. Johnson on tape dropping the hard RN word.
Oh my God, 87 times.
It's like a lot.
Did you ever hear the
Like
Nixon?
a lot.
Did you ever hear the Nixon tapes?
Yeah, probably.
The
yeah.
discussion of the Jewish people? Oh, 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 oh.
Only furthering our point that,
They're just all racist.
old rich guys are way
We haven't got to any points except for Obama an hour into this fucking shit.
So to entertain that question that you asked our lovely caller, that you called, as far as whether they were, cross-dressers or transgender people that were reading to children, number one, if you're going to let anybody, regardless of what they happen to be wearing, into a school, they should probably be vetted to the point that they're not sex
The
offenders.
sex offenders part, and all right,
And-
I'm going to say hot take. I'm sorry, are you not done?
I wasn't done, but go ahead. You can jump on this one first.
I'll wait.
And number two, I'm far more concerned about the content of what they're reading to my child than I am about what they're wearing to do it.
Yeah.
Anything sexually exposed to a child is unacceptable for me.
Correct.
And a lot of those cross-dressers have names like Salty Vagina. And
Rancid Cunt.
no, for real though, these are their fucking stage names, right? They accentuate the female form with giant fake breasts and makeup. This isn't what women look like. It's an accentuation for stage.
Right.
Stay away from the kids. I don't have any kids that I know about that I claim, but I'm just saying,
That I'm aware of.
like if I was 5, it wouldn't upset me, but it's pretty unfucking necessary. I remember being 5. And it's just not necessary. You know what I care about at 5? G.I. Joe. Fucking He-Man. Batman was life, right? Like, I don't care.
He-Man, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Who, now that I look back.
Pretty gay. Fucking him and Cringer. Just,
Yeah. He was fucking
There's some gay bestiality going on there.
it's Eternia.
Was it Otho? This is a little fucking...
All I know is that one of the dudes, his mom was, like, He-Man's mom's from Earth. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah. She was an Earthling.
Wow.
Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah.
She must have got royally dicked down.
He was royal, literally.
Yeah.
He was the king.
His name's Prince of Eternia, bro. Duh.
Amen.
Fucking nerd.
I just don't want that near kids. Now, mine was different. I had nuns and they were really fucking mean and kind of violent.
Yeah, that's not good either.
No, but at least it wasn't sexualized. Could you imagine nuns beating you with
Well,
fucking
the
giant
nuns, no,
fake
but the
tits?
priests.
Yeah, like the priest in my school. And I think
Diddling
it's-
kids?
Huh?
No, it's a
Diddle?
thing. The diddling's a
Well,
thing.
no, and it's bizarre because like the last conversation me and my mom had like, the day of like her dying, we were talking. And I said, "Oh my God, did you read the Wilmington News Journal? Father Porter has gotten excommunicated out of another school because he was like touching kids. But now, as adults, they had come forward, so it was like rampant in my school." And that was like the last thing I said. So when she opened it,
Yeah, that's fucked up too. See.
yeah.
I remember being a freshman at North Catholic High School, and we had a theology teacher, and I'm like, that guy's gay. Like, that guy's gay. Now, he didn't do anything, but he just talked like this. And he was fucking gay. And that's cool, be gay.
That sounds
But-
like Ned Flanders, frankly. And he's not gay.
No, but this guy said he was gay. Very effeminate. And I'm pretty fucking feminine. So for me to call you effeminate, you got a problem.
It's the thing, man.
Whatever.
You're a sparkly motherfucker.
I am, but then I do manly shit, so I don't know. The dichotomy's a little weird.
It is a little strange.
I'm going to be on an 11-story building in 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like, doing fixing shit. Fucking going, be a man. Start the car with your t-shirt and your shorts and that. Be a man.
What makes a man is the woman in his arms. Just because she has big titties.
There's one the other day. It's like, don't remote start your car. Freeze your balls off.
I posted it. Then drive into the ice. Don't scrape off the...
Drive blindly into the ice.
Which I did yesterday.
I've done it.
That was just lazy. I was like, fuck this. I turned the fucking defroster and I'm driving. And you put your head, exactly, your head out there. I was doing it yesterday. Like a piece of shit.
I like it when like a section of it melts out.
And then you can kind of see.
You're trying to make the judgment call whether it's melted enough to go for it or not. You're like, I'm at like 64% visibility. I think I'm good.
Bro, I've driven with the thing yesterday it was completely covered and I just drove down the street like Ace Ventura.
Fucking lunatic.
I know. And then you get to the corner and you put your head back in, you warm up for a little bit, and then you kind of... That happened yesterday. And then by the time I got to Bustleton, it started to kind of dissipate. So then I'm doing one of these where I'm like real fucking...
For the record, these are the three assholes that just had an hour-long political discussion on their podcast. Jesus Christ. Don't listen to a goddamn thing we say.
And that is the point. Ron and I and you don't know fucking shit. Ron and Honey Reese's, he hates these two. He has 4 for the foreigner. He has 2 for the president. At least Mike came up with a real fucking answer. That's some racist shit. What was your great one? Why is he racist?
I told you that he bankrupted a bunch of contractors because he just...
But that doesn't make him racist.
Oh, no.
It doesn't make him a scumbag.
Doesn't make him scumbag.
That's a reason to hate him.
That's real.
That's definitely a reason to hate somebody.
That's real. And I remember when
especially a person in your position.
And when he ran in 16 and I heard those stories, I was like...
Oh, there was something in Atlantic City when he was filming the casino. Like one of the casinos down there, some woman didn't want to move out of her house, and there's like a big legal fight, and she wanted to stay in her house. Yeah, that's another reason.
I'm going to ask you an honest question. Can you answer honestly? Honestly.
Go ahead.
From 2016 to 2019, did you have more money than you had from 2021 to 2024 in your pocket?
I'm going to argue that I had more money between that time, you know?
No, you didn't give me a time. Which one did you have more money? I gave you 2.
Well, like I said, between like the 2020 and...
I definitely didn't. I had a lot more money before.
I can tell you this. I made more money in 2021 and on.
But you kept less.
But I kept a fuckload less.
And that's kind of what I'm saying. Is I think I made more, like Ron said. I think I made more from 20 to now.
Yeah.
But I have less. You know what I mean? But in like from 16 to 19 before COVID was a thing, I was kind of living life. Mathematically. Like I just, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. And like stock prices and retirement accounts and all that shit kind of matters to me. It does. I'm not saying I'm right.
No. Now, look, if you want to go and have this debate completely about the other side of the aisle, I'm going to say the same foul shit about them, just for the record, because I think they eat dicks, too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, Biden's a fucking racist and a half, and I hate him.
He's an old rich white guy.
Yeah.
No, but we have Biden on tape saying it. You know what I mean? Like, he literally, he's
and he's sexist, too. Like, look at what he did to Anita Hill during the Clarence Thomas hearing.
How's that sexy?
No, sexist.
Listen, there's no accounting for taste, and apparently what this man thinks is sexy.
I said sexist. Not so.
You did fuck her, though. I feel like
you fucked the Bush bitch.
I feel like she had really small tits for a giant frame. Were they really small, weird, flabby tits?
Were they disproportionate?
Or were they nice? Maybe they were nice tits. I don't know. I'm asking.
Were they turkey? Or were they like full on fried egg?
I think they're fried eggy. It's like Humpty Dumpty. It should have to be, right? Just like. But you had her at like 19. Like she was like
Humpty Dumpty after he fell.
That was her physical fucking peak, bro. Also, did you do the math? Is that weird kid? Is that yours?
No, absolutely not.
Is he in a death metal band right now?
I don't know.
Stars and Stripes said, let's talk about how the CIA is feeling right about now.
Not good.
let's discuss this. Let's tell the truth between us. Are they really worried? Because they can kill anybody.
Oh, I don't think the CIA gives a fuck.
No.
Because
It's
I
like-
think what you and I know as the fucking CIA is like the fucking surface. I think there's 47 levels down.
Milk Carton Mike said, "You don't see a crash coming soon. Stocks were way up before Black Tuesday."
I saw a crash. It was the last presidency. I saw the crash. Even if it crashes now, all right, here's what really happened. Since he won the election, my shit doubled, right? And I had money problems, so I pulled a lot of it out, which I'm glad I did because then it went right. Because of this whole thing.
Because of that.
But I don't see a crash coming, not a real one. No, I mean maybe I'm wrong, but you Mike, you think there's gonna be a crash for real? I don't think there's gonna be a crash. It's gonna go up. Drill, baby, drill. That's gonna make some money. When the fucking price of fuel drops, which it's going to, everything else goes down with it because everything's transported with fuel.
It's true, which would be super awesome.
It's just how it works.
I was also the dude's like, look, he's throwing out some crazy shit and making some promises that I don't think he could ever.
Agreed.
You know what? The other day he said something about literally eliminating income tax. That will never.
That'll never happen. But I know that. I'm not dumb. You know what I mean? Like I'm aware that that's not going to be a thing. But turn the pipeline back.
But the ride or die Trumpers are buying.
No.
They are.
But that's the problem. If you're ride or die either side, you're lost.
Correct.
That's the way it is. Dude, Biden was a fucking dumpster fire.
Yeah.
And now I'm not saying this guy isn't, but economically, I guarantee it'll be a little fucking better. It just will.
It'd be hard to do worse.
It would be the effort required to make it worse.
Table.
I know.
Yeah, don't bang the table.
I didn't mean to. You calm your tits. They don't look calm.
Stop being a rancid cunt.
Then your tits are calm because your
Thank you,
face
Rob.
looks angry.
Thank you for working at it.
It's the glass.
Is it the glasses?
You look like a serial killer.
I feel like one.
Dude, how fucked up was that video I sent you the other day? Dude, that was...
No, dude, listen. I fucking sent it to 10 people I know. They're like, "Man, that's really fucked up." Tequila Annie said the same thing.
What is it? What's the video?
Yeah, we get left out.
I know. What the fuck? I sent all my shit.
Shit sometimes too, and I fucking know.
So, I get home from work the other day, and I'm just fucking laying in bed, like, I'm not sleeping. I'm just, chilling, watching my phone. I'm looking at something on YouTube, and, the next video starts popping up. I'm like, what is this? And it just started playing, and it's the story of this dude who killed this girl.
Yeah, it was like his roommate or girlfriend.
Yeah, it was like his girlfriend, and then she disappears, but she was semi-homeless and detached from her family and sort of transient for a while, so nobody really kept tabs on her. But then they get like an anonymous phone call that says, "Yo, I don't know if you're looking for this person, but she might be dead in this dude's apartment, and you should probably go check it out." That's how this all starts. Now, again, it's YouTube, so I'm thinking it's like a 10-minute video, like,
That bitch was an hour and like 20
So
minutes.
I'm sitting there, I'm like, fuck it. And I'm watching, and then by 10 minutes, I click on it, and I'm like, an hour and 20 minutes, but now I'm invested.
Yeah.
And dude, from what I just told you, it's weird enough, and it went like full on Tiger King off the rails, dude. It was bad.
Who's the person who dropped the dog? How did he get caught?
It was the dude's friend.
He should have killed 2 people, and then he would have been okay.
Yeah,
That's what that teaches me.
totally. Well, no, because then the other neighbor next door was complaining about smell.
No. I would never leave the corpse in my own home.
Michael Gregory said, "I'm more worried about the artificial inflation of stocks due to companies buying back stock before '80s that was illegal."
Huh?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm more worried about companies buying back stock.
Artificial- yeah.
Artificial inflation of stocks
Yeah.
due to companies buying back stock.
You gotta say that every fucking cryptocurrency is exactly the same thing, and that's legal. So That's not going to do anything, really. It is what it is. Ups and downs is the way it works. You know what I mean? But tangible income's tangible income.
I mean, look, I don't think that should be your number one concern. Yeah.
What's my number one concern?
Civil War.
Oh, I don't have a concern. There we go. I'm good. There won't be a civil war. You know how I know this? I watched the entire country get told to stay in, and they went, okay. These aren't the people like, that's not this country. We're not that country. We're like, okay, what's on Netflix? That's who we are. There's no civil war. It's never going to happen ever.
To be fair, Netflix is the tits.
It isn't, though. It isn't. It could be amazing.
And it's kind of garbage.
But
right?
and they're kind of political, too. And it's like, if I wish they weren't.
Dude, how many times have you scrolled through Netflix longer than a show that you wanted to
I
watch?
used to, and now I pay so many fucking options, I don't do that. If there's something I don't like, I leave Netflix, and I go to something else I'm paying for.
But, I mean, okay, streaming services as a whole. Like, I'm like, I got an hour to watch TV.
I know.
And the next thing I know, it's 40 minutes later, and I haven't
Found a
shit to
fucking
watch.
thing, and then you got to go. I like to DVR shit. I still pay for cable. Some people don't, but I do. Like, the reason I love paying for cable, the Eagles go, I'm having a fucking party. Big fucking TV, cable, like, that's what it's it. You know what I mean? To me, that's it. I literally only have cable for football. I don't need it. If they go, how could I not? And I got to be honest, if they go, I think they're winning. I think they're winning.
I will say this. In my heart of hearts, I want to imagine that the two worst NFL fan bases, as far as just pure ignorance, meet up and are best friends. Like, I hope the Eagles fans and Bills Mafia are just the ragingest party that ever happened.
The Bills people are good people.
Because I think they have a mutual respect for one another. Because they're both so out of
Here's my beef. Can I tell you the truth of it? The Bills don't have a ring. And so if we go against the Bills, I want a ring because I'm greedy and I want another one.
Yeah.
They don't even have fucking one.
Now, do you think the Chiefs are going to lose this week?
No, I know
so.
they're not. I know.
think so.
No, I hope so. But
God, I hope so.
the refs are good. They want it. They want her at the fucking Super Bowl.
Dude, I'm pulling for the Bills all the way.
Patty said, I think I just search and never find one thing I want to watch, and I'll search for a longer time. I'm willing to admit that.
Yeah.
Michael Gregory said there are apps on this fucking heart emoji's in the way I can't move it. There are apps on something. Stick to watching cable for free. Oh, maybe apps on Netflix or whatever. I don't know. But there's a heart emoji in the way, and I can't fucking read it.
Cable's not free though, right?
No.
There's some digital TV that's free if you buy a converter. I can't do commercials, is what I found. I can't do it. I just can't do it. Like, even during football, it hurts my heart. So what I did during the
Do you
regular...
remember when we were younger and you used to have to sit through commercials?
Yeah, but
And now when I get a 30-second ad on YouTube, I'm enraged.
you know why? I pay a mortgage. You pay a mortgage. Ron pays a mortgage. We don't have to fucking watch commercials.
Fuck them.
When I was 11, I didn't pay shit.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, well, clearly
Like when I am waiting to 7.5 seconds to hit skip, like, I am furious the entire time. I used to sit through 14 minutes of commercials in a half-hour program
I'm not blinking an eye.
and just not give a fuck. And now I'm like, spit it out! End it!
When I watch a YouTube video and there's an intro, I turn it off.
Sometimes
I can't wait
fuck you.
4 seconds for the... I'm like, fuck this. And I go to the next thing. That's how bad my
You
attention
know what pisses
is.
me off? The YouTube survey one that pops up is like, fuck you!
Fuck your service.
Like, how far are we away from actually paying for YouTube?
8,000 miles, dude. I will not do it.
I don't know.
Will
The
not.
more comfortable I get economically, I'm like, it's $8. I have $8. And I watch a lot of fucking YouTube. Like, I don't think about it, but if I'm working, I put it in my little holster thing, I got my earbuds in, and then you gotta stop and hit the fucking ad. Or if I lay in bed and I want to listen to a random podcast, which I enjoy doing a lot, and then, I don't know if you've noticed, the volume goes up for the ad. I'm awake again. Like, I fucking hate that shit.
You realize how old we are sounding doing this?
I'm old as fuck, bro.
Old man yells at cloud.
I remember 1978 for real. For real. Like, I
Back
can...
to football real quick. Your best case scenario, obviously, Chiefs lose their ass this week.
Yeah, I want to... the Bills are respectable. I don't hate them. I think we could take them.
Yeah,
There's a
exactly.
chance. He's a great quarterback, but our defense is kind of fucking
How do you
amazing.
feel about Washington? Are you?
Good for them. No, I'm very happy for Washington. Number one, he's a great fucking athlete. I love his attitude.
He's a stud.
Love his
Fuck their
demeanor.
owner, though. Fuck their owner.
Who's
He's
their-
not the owner anymore.
No, the owner they have now.
I don't know that.
Josh Harris.
Oh,
What's his
so you're talking about Dan Snyder?
No, I'm talking about Josh
What's
Harris.
Josh's thing?
He owns the Sixers.
Yeah.
And he owns the Devils. New Jersey Devils.
I know the Sixers are a dumpster fire.
Yeah, but the fact that he owns rival teams annoys the fuck out of me.
No, but here's the problem. You can only buy in where there's availability.
Yeah.
Like if you want, for me, see, I'm not right. For me, the golden fucking standards NFL.
Yeah,
Everything else
because
is less.
Yeah, because
So,
you're a rich fuck.
I mean, that's it. You're billionaire status from the door if
Yeah.
you're in the like. That's it.
Look,
So to get any fucking franchise in the NFL, I'd have taken any franchise.
Look. to get you started, here's the Denver Broncos.
It's not the same, March.
I'm so glad somebody got the reference.
Oh my god, yeah.
Just hanging out on the lawn.
He had the hat. Remember, he had the hat.
Tom Landry-
Oh my god, he had the hat.
Hank Scorpio.
So you feel good then about this weekend's game with the Washington?
No, I'm not. It's not a lock. That kid is pretty amazing. I know our defense is pretty great, and I know that our defensive coordinator is an evil, sick fucker, and he's scheming.
Here's what I'll say. By rights, we should win this game. Definitely should. But every once in a while, you get that really young team that's too stupid to know that they ain't supposed to be
No,
there
it's
yet.
true. It's a thing.
And look, we've succeeded in that realm before. You know, we've had there's been young teams in Philadelphia that had no business being where they got to. And look, but then again, somewhere the ride ends. All right.
They got more rings.
And frankly, I think last week they might have blown their load a little bit. You put 45 points on the best team in football.
They should not have beat us in the second game we played,
No.
except for the things that happened. So Hurts is taken out of the game. That's a fucking problem. So the scheme's blown. And then we lose. Who's the defensive player they ejected?
Oh, C.J. Gardner.
Yeah.
Which he got hit by the other player, and our guy got ejected. That's some bullshit. I don't care if he said, fuck your mother's cunt. You don't do
Rancid
that.
cunt.
Rancid cunt.
And also Devontae Smith dropping the ball at the 10-yard line.
Amen.
He's-
Amen. And that's the thing. That was the game changer.
Yeah.
Had we just gotten that, that's it. Because there was
Yeah.
nobody on him. He'd have walked right in. We'd have won the game. So we got to turn the ball over to lose, and we have not, knock on wood, been doing that a lot lately.
Lost the carry.
I did.
Very gently, knock on wood.
Yes.
I don't know. Who do you think's going to win? You said their time's going to run out, you think?
Yeah, I think they blew their load.
What about you?
Oh, Eagles are going to win. They win by 17 points.
I just pray that somebody stops Kansas.
Yeah, that's my. You know what?
Like, I pray that they don't make
I
it.
just am tired of
I am tired of it.
the shitty calls last week. Not good.
Dude,
I don't know, man. And that's the thing. Like, if you give him 30 extra yards, he's going to score.
Yeah.
30's a lot. They started at 20. You gave him 30. Now it's half the fucking field.
Yeah.
He's going to score on that.
yeah, it's a thing. I don't know. I truly, obviously, I hope.
If I ever thought it was rigged, we wouldn't have beat Brady. You understand what I'm saying? Because they wouldn't have let that happen. Because Brady won the very next year with that team. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know if it's rigged. I hope it's not rigged. But then again,
I would have been convinced it was had we lost to the Rams and they moved on to the Super Bowl.
Jim Schaefer said Philly was the underdog last time they won the Super Bowl.
He's not lying. Now, did you see the fucking theory about the signage?
The
The colors,
Oh, yeah.
the bottom color always wins in the past like 5 or 6 years, and we're the bottom color.
I'm cool.
And when we went, we were the top color. We were the big dominant color, and their little red was at the bottom. You know? And then this time it's a big red and the little green's coming up
But
from the
how would
bottom.
you feel like if you, let's just say it's going to be Eagles and Chiefs. I hate to even say that. Are you gonna feel like you guys still have.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of
Oh, yeah.
anybody. I'm afraid of the refs at that point. I am not afraid of any team. The defense is too good.
Yeah.
We won the Super Bowl with a decimated secondary. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
We didn't have corners on either fucking side, and we still won the
We
Super
don't have a
Bowl.
quarterback.
He can throw, dude. Don't do that.
Millport and I said, don't sneeze at Mahomes. That's a penalty.
He's not lying.
Yeah.
Don't look in that direction. And we're fucking rough dudes, man. I don't know. And then they said I never remember his name. The one who blew his bicep, but we'll be back for the Super Bowl.
Maybe.
No, it's impossible. Even if he just dresses and doesn't play, that'd be nice, you know?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Brandon Graham.
Yeah, they said he'd be back. That'd be fucking amazing.
Monster.
Yeah, just put a fucking brace on your arm and stuff, you know?
Well, that's the thing. Past a certain point, you can. Like, once it's, like, healed up a little bit, I don't know. Did you get your drink out of the refrigerator?
No, because I brought that one, not remembering.
Okay. All right. This is big, and she was upset about this. John Sykes of Whitesnake and Thin Lizzy fame, guitarist, dies at 65 years old from cancer.
He was a phenomenal guitarist. Have you really dug into
I
it?
did. After he died, I did. I'm going to tell you the truth, though. When he was alive, I wasn't a fan or not a fan. I didn't know much about him. I knew the name.
Yeah.
He could play.
Oh, he could play his fucking
Oh, yeah.
ass off.
I just wasn't a huge fan of the bands he was in.
No, I like Thin Lizzy, but he's not a Thin Lizzy founding member or anything.
No, he wasn't in like.
He's
during
like
the
not.
heyday.
He's like
He was-
he's too young. But he is the guy that makes Whitesnake what it is. Now he didn't stay. He's the one who left, right?
Yeah, he like bounced
Yeah,
after.
because they got in a fight or slick it
Yeah.
to you or whatever it is, or stick it to you.
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah, still the night or whatever, or slip of the tongue, whatever it's called. Not
I
Slip
don't
of-
know. I'm
But-
fucking-
But David Coverdale was on a ego trip.
Well, it was his band though.
Yeah, that's
He was there before Sykes, technically. So you know what I mean. I get
Oh, it was his band. Yeah.
you know.
So
Talented dude. But
And then it's weird because I watch those videos on high end guitars because I have a fucking problem, obviously.
Yeah.
And the guy had ordered a John Sykes fucking Black Les Paul with the binding and all, and it just showed up that day, and then he died. And he's like, it's so sad. He's like, I ordered this 4 months ago, and it showed up the day he fucking died. He's
well,
like,
hey, imagine what it's worth now.
that's a good point.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's a huge come up.
Yeah, but then you don't want to sell it because he's dead. That's not the way it works. Like, it's a problem.
But we'd sell our phones with the TikTok app installed.
It's
Sure.
right here, and I've been thinking about going and
My
selling it.
burgers, too.
Yo, people fucking, you lunatics.
Wait, this could pay for the fucking wrestling rink.
There
That's
you go.
No, it's like $5,000 they're going for.
somebody had a $50,000 one on there.
But this is a decent phone too.
That's what I'm saying. I put it on my two burners already have it installed.
But I have TikTok on here,
Yeah.
and I just put it in a week before it went down.
But people are losing their shit.
Dude,
It went dark.
lost their minds over TikTok.
I didn't see anybody get people really
Maybe you
upset.
shouldn't like rely on social media to make money either.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You shouldn't do that.
Remember all the Vine people?
Yes.
I remember the Vine is the first like incarnation where they made life-changing money shooting these 7-second videos.
Yeah.
And then Vine just went away, and they were all unemployed.
Stars and Stripes said Vex's ox blood Les Paul for 1.3 million. Or Vex, I'm sorry.
Because mine's right there. Like literally, that's that color.
I'm sure you love that guitar.
That's our first.
I'm sure if anybody offered you 1.3 million for it, you might have to consider the offer.
You have to at least.
No, but
consider.
all right. I have problems though.
I didn't
Right?
say take it off.
No.
I said you'd have to think about it.
No. Here's the thing. The only reason they would is if Broken Wings takes off like we want it to take off. You think I'm kidding?
I do.
And I'm not. And so 2 years from now, we're a thing, and they're like, "Hey, where's?" And like, there it is. That's the one. And they're like, "I'll give you 1.2 million." I'm like, "Yeah, no."
Where's those streams at these days?
Well,
Well,
no, because we went on TikTok and that broke a thing too. You didn't see that, did you?
no.
Can you? Your TikTok's on your phone right now, right? Can you pull up Starscream_band on there and tell me what the plays are for the Broken Wings video? Actually, there's 2 videos, so if you have the other one too, that'd be nice. I don't
Underscore what?
band with a K.
See, I don't know how to work all that shit. On
I mean, I don't really either, but you know, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
The video I think is going to really put it into the stratosphere, which we're shooting soon.
What are we doing?
Broken Wings 2385.
So 2,385. What about the other one?
The other one is
We're going to be significantly less.
32. DeLorean.
3,200?
No, 30.
Oh, 30. So Broken Wings. So between that, the theory is by the time the record's released, Broken Wings should have 1 million streams between all the platforms. That's
madness.
That's not that much anymore. It used to be a thing. It's not.
So I clicked over on Facebook real quick, and it said, so Jim Schaefer had posted, America hasn't done much since the crash.
Hard Dad doesn't do much since the crash.
And then Jim said, today's program brought to you by the words Rancid, Cunt, don't be one.
It's pretty good. Okay, this is weird. You ready? Is it 10 yet? No. Hong Shan Capital Group is nearing a deal to acquire Marshall for $1.1 billion. Caveat, the Marshall family will retain some kind of interest, just not controlling. Thoughts?
Well, all the Marshalls you have before the buyout are going to be worth a lot more money.
Yep.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Quality of the product's going to go downhill.
I have 4 high-end Marshalls. 3 of them no one makes anymore. And a third company has now started making the products to go with it because things break, and Marshall doesn't even make them anymore.
Yeah.
So like, I have dinosaur amps. So here's the thing. I think you're both wrong because the world moving forward is all the mods and the pods and all that shit.
Yeah.
So I'm a dinosaur. I'm a dinosaur. I know who I am. And so I'm amp guy, right? Amps are dead. All the young bands, I interviewed a band before you were on the program a long time ago that had an R2D2 looking thing like the size of this, and everything was in there. Yep. And they all had wires coming out. You plug into it, and everything came out of there and came through the sound system. They didn't have amps anymore. It was a thing like this. And some guy built it. And he was like my friend. He was like, yeah, man, I know you're an amp guy, but this is the future, blah, blah, blah. And then like you go to like my friend Elliot runs a fucking music store, and they don't have big amps anymore. It's all little tiny everything. Everything's small. I'm a dinosaur. As the people are selling off their gear, I'm the asshole going, I'll buy that too. But I have way too many Ampeg 810 caps, bro.
So on YouTube, because I'm going back and forth because I think both are working, Jim Schaefer said that ring would be dope for the intergender wrestling thingy. And Michael Gregory said Vex would love, I think it's Arthur Vines from Vine. Because there's a fucking emoji on the side of the YouTube that I can't read whatever words behind it.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's Arthur Vine.
No idea. I'm not a Vines guy.
No. So anyway, back to the video.
Okay. Done with Marshall.
Do you have a concept? I actually totally forgot we were talking about that. Do you have a concept for this video? Mm-hmm. You know what we're doing?
We didn't send it to you?
No.
Off microphone, I will gladly send you the concept.
Okay.
Yeah, it's done. You're going to like it. It's cool shit. I stole the idea from somebody else. It's great. We're going to just do it.
Cool.
Johnny Max. I think he's come down. He's on board with his wardrobe change.
So
this guy is fucking stressed about. Listen, Dave. He goes, you know, we're doing this video. I'm like, yeah, I think that's really cool and stuff. And he goes, should I wear like a sweater? I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, where would you wear at the bar?
Like what you'd play on stage. That's kind of the gig.
He's just so like in his head about it.
He's never been in a real video before. I didn't know. I didn't. Really? What do you guys do with your careers? Like, how it's not a thing?
I don't have a career.
I think my first video was in fucking 2004 or something.
You think I had some career? Like I'm just a dude.
We're all just dudes. Yeah. Ron gets the most press out of anybody, by the way. He gets interviewed and shit. You really do.
The Blasphemy House is fucking famous.
It's 10 a.m.
10 o'clock. Do you know what your mom does at?
Dun, 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 dun.
10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? I told you last night. No. Where is Bart anyway? His dinner's getting all cold
and eaten. I say that all the time to whoever I'm with, and they never get it. I'm like, your dinner's getting all cold and eaten.
One of my other favorites that he says is the Uncle Mo's Family Feedbag episode. when Bart's like, gotta go find Millhouse. He's like, Bart, wait, your spaghetti and mobile. And then his brain goes, quiet, fool.
They could be yours.
Right, boy.
Your spaghetti and mobiles. They could be yours.
How's the steak fish? I'll level with you, Marge. That's just our name for bottom feeding suction eel.
All right, Mary, fuck kill. What do you got? There's a fuck Mary. I say it.
Yeah,
Fuck, marry, kill. So I'm doing Women of Woodstock.
Ah!
I'm doing Grace Slick,
Whoa.
Joan Baez,
Ugh.
and Janis Joplin.
Ugh.
I just sent you them in their prime. Remember, it's prime.
Fuck. They're all cunts. It's all bad. Can I not marry anybody?
Well,
Can you kill them all?
Football does. I think he kills 2 every time.
All right, I'm not gonna.
I already know who I'm killing.
Wait a minute. Really?
Yeah, that's them all 3 in their prime.
Like right around that time.
Yes, right around that time.
No, I think Grace Lake's hotter than this. Like this doesn't.
Yeah, there was other picture.
Why
That's it.
No, she's like a pretty
Okay,
bitch.
what's the one I fucking
Okay, I got it.
Are you want to go first?
Yeah,
All right, who are you fucking?
I fuck Grace Slick because she's completely insane.
Okay.
I marry Joan Baez,
Okay.
and nobody wants to touch Janis Joplin except for what's his name, Dick Cavett fucked her. Did you know that?
What?
And he said the fucking hard N-word to fucking Eddie Murphy's face, right in front of his face. And Eddie Murphy was like, "For real?" I almost posted that on my Instagram. So yeah, yeah.
Okay, what about you, Captain?
I think I'm going this same way.
You going to sing?
Yeah, I'm going the same.
Because Grace can fuck.
Yeah, I mean she's probably pretty crazy too. And then marry Joan Baez and kill dirty hippie Janis Joplin.
Yeah, I don't do that.
What about you, Dave?
Fucking junkie.
Are you going across the board at unanimous?
as much as it pains me to say that I would kill a vocal talent like Janis Joplin, I have a suspicion that hippie alcoholic Janis had a rancid cunt.
It's the skin. It's the skin for me.
And I'm gonna have to make it unanimous. I hate to do it.
No, I gotta tell you though, Joan Baez today.
It's not. It's
No, for an old lady, I'd hit it. For an old lady, if I'm 70, I'm hitting that. I am. She's a pretty old lady. Not a fuck up. I'm with it.
No, she's a
She looks way too much like Stuart Copeland.
I'm not Johnny Mac.
So unanimous across the board.
Unfortunately, yes. I hate it when it does that, but
Jim Schaefer on the YouTube. The question is, will they still go to 11?
they all go to 11.
All the amps I'm buying. That's the last YouTube comment.
Poor guy. Is Facebook still fucking up?
No, they said it's working now. Now it's working.
Oh, we stopped talking politics. It magically worked.
Yeah.
Magically delicious. I'm telling you, I'm the Joan Baez thing I'm good with. I wouldn't even live that long. So like that'd be fine.
Yeah.
She's not a fuck up, man. She's like a nice lady.
Probably kept some of her money.
I'm sure.
And Grace Slick is so fat. It's like so fat. Like, and then a little tiny head, giant white hair.
Like, would you say like Snuffy fat?
Well, she's not that tall. Because Snuffy's like 6'7", I think. 6'8".
Just to clarify, Ron.
He knew. He's like, she's just.
I was with her for 5 some years.
You're sure it's a woman and not a small grizzly bear, right? There's no chance you were.
Did she ever say Goonie Goo Goo?
That's a bush bitch. Murphy married.
Eddie!
Kill Captain.
Fuck you, Eddie!
I want what's coming to me.
I want her.
I'm an American woman now.
But you was a bush bitch last year, riding like a zebra.
That's a Bigfoot.
What was the fucking brother's name who married her? What was his fucking name? That was part of the story. He's like, damn it, Carl. That's a
Yeah.
Bigfoot. Whatever the fucking name was. That like added to the story. I don't know why.
It's so good.
It's really good.
Eddie Murphy was funny as shit. Man.
Yes.
China creates first mini nuclear battery that lasts 50 years without charging. They're saying this is the future of cell phone technology.
So now we're just going to put nuclear radiation up to our brain.
We already are.
Yeah, we kind of already are.
Not to that extent.
And no.
I mean, 50 years.
If it lasts 3, we're good.
Oh, yeah. I mean, look, if it's legitimately nuclear powered, it will last that long. That's how it works.
Yeah, but we're gonna go sterile, you know, and
Because that matters at our age. That's a problem.
Do you think I give a fuck?
obviously it has no effect on you.
No.
Listen, not to say that I'm a huge Simpsons fan, but nothing is safer or cleaner than nuclear energy.
In reality, it's true.
No, it is actually true. I used to work at Limerick Power Plant.
Yeah.
It's once it's made, that's not radioactive anymore.
No.
The making is the radioactive, and the waste is a problem. But there's a theory that they're kind of getting better at that too. But once you make the product, it's just electricity.
All right, there, Mr. Snrub.
I know.
I was saying more.
Oh my God, booers!
Smithers had the Rolling Stones killed.
Okay, sir.
Actually, sir, those are the do as I say.
This is the B flats.
no, it's when the Ramones play.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah! It's actually so.
Happy birthday, you old bastard.
I think they like us.
Okay, Katie said both feeds are fine now, but I see Tiff so much better on my TV. I don't want you to see me on your TV. And then Katie also said that's a fine looking bitch on Ron's shoulder.
You're literally, her face is like right here.
Like from Men in Black. Remember when he had the little there?
Dude.
It's like fucking, what's that dude from the Flintstones, the little alien? Remember that shit? Gizmo, yes.
Was it Gizmo?
No.
No.
Kazoo.
Kazoo!
Oh.
Who's Gizmo was a fucking gremlin?
Yep.
Yeah.
Kazoo. I remember, it's like dum dum. I was a little kid. I didn't understand what the fuck was happening. I was like, okay, I like the Flintstones. And then one day Kazoo's just there, and that's just it. And he's green, and no one else could see him but fucking Fred and Barney.
Kazoo was the Poochie of the Flintstones.
Yes. That's what I was about to say. It's when they jump the fucking shark.
Yeah, without a doubt.
He's the Poochie. Oh my God, that's so good.
Poochie was an alien?
All along. Hi, kids.
We're all pictures of Snuffy blurry like Bigfoot.
Actually, now that I think of it, Ron, I don't have one photograph.
That's a lie. You sent me one so I can see what you
No. I don't have one photograph from back then of this person that was in all of our lives.
Stars and Stripes that
And maybe it's for the best.
you done wrong.
Yes.
Stars and Stripes and premature pixelation.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Poochie was an alien?
Homer was so upset. Oh my God. They're like, I think he's trying too hard. Oh my God.
Itchy and scratchy. And Poochie.
Fucking Poochie.
Poochie sucked.
Hey, kids.
Oh, Poochie, the rocking dog.
Okay, this is a little weird. Engineers have demonstrated quantum teleportation over the internet using isotopes. Go-topes.
Toast, Lou.
Every time I say go birds, I just envision fucking Homer Simpson yelling go topes. I'm like, oh.
Just him bursting into the bar all of a sudden.
Oh.
Duffman is thrusting in the direction of the problem.
Damn it, Gary. That's his name, right?
Yeah.
The actor's name's Gary. So we have nothing about quantum teleportation.
I don't even understand what it is.
Okay.
Explain. Because I read the top of last night, like, the fuck
Say it again?
Is it teleported?
Yeah.
Like that, the thing in Philly, what is that?
No, it's like Star Trek.
Oh, okay.
So you start here and they put you here, right? And they did it through existing technology, like the lines that are under the fucking ground, that like for the internet, Ethernet wires and shit. They did it through that, and they did it with isotopes, so it's physically possible.
That would be awesome.
But you just need to make a.
You didn't ring the bell.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing you're facing that direction and can't see the look.
So they could put me and Dave from here into the airport bar.
No. Go Topes.
Why do you go to
Because it's amazing.
Yes.
And only we would get it, which is even worse.
Once,
And maybe 2 or 3 listeners.
incidentally, once you sent that last night and I saw that you wrote Go Soaps on it, I immediately went to Amazon and it turns out you can order a Springfield Isotopes baseball jersey.
Go Topes.
And actually, did you know that that's a real team now?
Yeah. It is.
Where?
Yeah. In
New
Albuquerque.
Mexico.
Yeah, because remember how the episode that they were going to move to Albuquerque?
Oh
Yeah.
But
my God.
Turns out
yeah.
there is actually a nuclear facility in Albuquerque, and a minor league team moved cities to Albuquerque. And when they moved cities, they had like a fan vote to name their team, and the overwhelming votes were for
Yeah.
the Albuquerque Isotopes.
I love it so much.
It's a real thing.
So we can buy real shirts.
Real shit. We can have Isotopes jerseys. Yes.
Oh my God.
If we weren't trying to save money
a
for
wrestling
a
ring.
wrestling ring in your backyard.
All right.
Like a bunch of fucking
No,
lunatics.
I gotta tell you the truth. We're in January, but me around April, May, and June, I have a lot of money. That's why I got engaged again. I got a lot of money. I do dumb shit, right? So, so maybe
Probably gonna have to hope she didn't see that part.
she didn't. So
She did not.
she's a fucking. She makes a lot of money. She's busy being like that, you know, working, unlike us. So I might just buy it. Is it? Tell me the truth. Is it insane? It's insane, right?
Of course.
I want you to write down a list of all the shit that we've done in this house and on this program, and decide how many of those things would qualify as something sane people do.
Could we fit it in that room?
No, it's way
I
too
think
big.
have to be outside.
But in the video, it's outside.
Yeah, you'd have to do it outside. Now, my question is, how easy is it to disassemble and assemble?
It doesn't look that hard. Don't look that hard. Because not living in his yard, he set it up for the fucking video, and then he broke it back down, and you could go buy it.
I feel like somebody's probably going to get really hurt.
Yeah, but we have medical professionals.
No, I feel like dude. I feel like by June they might vanish.
You think?
I think.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I think young Robot's going to get a little too excited in there and go for some lucha libre bullshit and break both his kneecaps.
Well, maybe there's no top rope moves
What fun is the? Why you get in the ring?
because it's real body slams, man.
It really is. That's so good.
It's real body slams. Like you're gonna fall with your arms out, or you get your back broke. Like
Somebody's going to get fucked up. I feel like it literally.
it's a bad idea, right?
They're all bad ideas, but I support it. I bad ideas is what this show does.
I don't
Yes.
know. I don't know.
We thrive on that behavior. Come on now.
It's just who's gonna buy it? No one's gonna buy that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna buy it.
You're going to buy it.
And you're not planning for the wedding anytime soon, right?
Well, maybe the end of the year, but that's not gonna be a thing. I get married all kinds of places.
Where you get married.
Probably
The
to,
wrestling ring in the backyard.
well, that's the answer. If I get that, that's
Well,
where
we're wrestling
that's where the wedding budget went. So
We'll just get a black canvas and drape it with white.
I need a Ric Flair
We'll
robe.
make it
Yeah.
I need $1,000 Ric Flair robe just to get married.
I can introduce you.
Ladies and gentlemen, wait.
bleachers. Can we rent bleachers from somewhere?
We just buy them. We have a problem.
Just get folding chairs and go full ECW and just throw them into the ring.
Yes.
We could start running our
There
own
we go.
matches.
If
We have,
that
we gotta get
idea
some
even
talent.
enters your head, we have to call Superhuman immediately.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be here for the fucking one for 2025.
What happened?
I don't know. We got to get on that.
He got brain damage.
Bro,
Did you see that? He really hurt himself.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, finally. Like he jumped on something and the fucking support broke and then he fell into the thing.
I sent you a text.
Like he really hurt himself.
It happens.
He's not a smart
And we
man.
could do like the food could be like total like trash food.
Oh my god, I would rock the fuck out of that. I would rock the fuck out of that.
Yeah. Soaps man.
Is that the actual jersey or is it just a t-shirt?
No, it's a t-shirt. I don't want a jersey. I
Yeah,
don't
the
want.
red and white one.
That's here.
a legitimate
That's the real one.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
No, that was terrible.
Yeah, I want this.
It had 5 stars.
5 stars. I love that guy. I say something fucked up to my fiance, and I'm like 5 stars.
Oh,
So literally, technology is getting to the point where they're going to be able to fucking teleport, and all we talked about was the Simpsons and the isotopes for 15 minutes.
Obvious reasons, you know.
I'm totally on board with the teleporting because I hate driving.
I don't know if in our lifetime it'll be a real thing,
Oh,
but
yeah.
mathematically, no. You know why it could though? Those the supercomputer things could probably figure shit out quickly.
Here's my thing. So at this point, they say they're teleporting isotopes, right?
Yes, go Topes.
That means that in the near future, hopefully, maybe they've adapted the technology to at least teleport like inanimate items.
No, could you imagine if your shit that comes from Amazon is just teleported to your front door now because you paid for a fucking portal?
Like, dude, if that's a thing, dude, man, DoorDash better get on that shit.
Yeah. So DoorDash, Amazon. Imagine being the Amazon driver that no longer exists. It just you buy the portal. You got to pay Amazon like $400, right? And now you have your portal, and you got to make sure it's plugged in. And you go to work, and you come home, there's just boxes all over your living room.
Free 2-day delivery, $6.99 overnight delivery, $400 immediate delivery.
No. They'd have to make it affordable, like $40. $40 immediate. You're like, well, I'll pay $40 for
And
that.
it's literally just on your living room table.
Go Topes.
How much money that would cost me? Do you know how much shit on a whim I would buy while I'm drinking?
While drinking. There should be a breathalyzer hooked up to your phone.
No. At a certain point, at 0.14, it shuts off all texting and Amazon capabilities. No.
It'll never work again for you because you're always at 0.14.
Like perpetual.
I haven't had a drink in a month, and I'm probably still at 0.14.
How do you feel about that? Have you felt any difference in your life at all? You felt difference.
Very
What's it like?
It's a...
Do you not like it?
No, I do.
Okay.
I actually really... I actually
So do you
do.
feel better? Like, do you feel like, say, I'm just using an example, like less bloated, more energy, like you don't, you know what I mean?
All the things.
It is poison. It's literal poison.
Yeah, but it's such fun poison.
And
I married her.
But it all comes
I don't think
naturally
she's
too.
fun.
There were points. That's how she married me.
Over time.
Go ahead, brother.
Well, I'm saying, like the alcohol, that's all natural too. You know, when you make a beer,
No. But fecal matter is also natural.
Yeah.
And literally, alcohol is bug shit. You know that, right?
but I'm saying
That's
like,
fermenting. So it is natural,
yeah.
but so shit.
Sasquatch's vagina is all natural too. You stopped putting that in your mouth, didn't you?
Do you miss the of it?
Okay, so Facebook comments. Katie said, I am none of your real moms, but this is an awful, terrible idea. Then Katie said, but if you followed through, I'd watch, but don't do it. Jim said, recreate the Macho Man Miss Elizabeth wedding. Katie said, I would teleport to the wrestling ring to use the hot tub. Best use of all resources. Jim said, J-Mac could send packages instantly. What a world. And Katie said, I've had no alcohol, no nicotine in a month. I'm a fucking delight to be here right now.
Is Katie going to wrestle this year?
Oh, I don't know.
Because last year she couldn't, but she said she would have.
Right. She was recuperating last year, wasn't she?
Yes.
Tell McGrogan this.
Real Munson. That's a thing. I do love it. So yeah, what we call him?
Hi, Keith.
Might be a word.
Can I help you, sir?
Are you wrestling this summer with us?
I don't really know.
I heard me say to McGrogan this into the fucking thing. I heard it. No. Right now it's the bouncy house. I'm not saying the wrestling ring's not coming eventually, but right now it's just a bouncy house.
Bouncy house on the bucket list.
Yes.
Yes, that's one.
Well, no, because technically we have the nurse and her daughter, so that's all three.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
With 3 guys though.
Well, remember, Frank said he's in,
And we got Robot's kid.
and Jeff said he's in, and Robot.
Oh, that's right. So we should be set.
So we're set. So
Jackson.
don't McGrogan this, McGrogan.
Not doing anything.
All right, thank you, darling.
Goodbye, darling.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
McGrogan.
Oh, that's gonna be awesome. The lineup is set.
6/7/2025. And then next year it'll just be 6/14.
And you can still do it early like you do this?
Yeah, dude. That's it. Kick off at 12 o'clock.
That would go well.
I'm not going to be around for it.
Where are you going to be?
I'm going to be in Buffalo
Why?
playing a fest.
That's kind of nice, actually.
Yeah, so
Also, you're kind of a cunt because this was booked last year, so you're a cunt.
Yeah, you should.
This was booked in June of 2024, and you're like, I'm done with COVID. Go, go. So now you're leaving. Well, you knew.
Maybe he can make like a FaceTime.
yeah, I can make a.
What are you,
Man.
Johnny Mac getting your dates wrong?
I'm old. Come on, man.
Dear Johnny Mac, please tell me the dates you're booked. Okay. These are all the dates I'm not booked.
That's not what I said.
Johnny Mac,
I never put 2 and 2 together with that shit. So,
you're the worst. Maybe Lisa will come without you. And she'll bring glasses. That'll be fun.
That would be amazing.
Actually, it would be. It wouldn't be bad. She's welcome. She'll never attend, but she's welcome.
oh, for sure.
Yeah,
She probably will.
You say she probably will?
I don't know.
I fucking met her, bro. She's never attending.
Yes, you
I know her intimately. She's never attending ever.
He knows her in the business.
And did she find out about the thing yet?
Oh, I haven't.
But if she hasn't said anything, then we're fine.
Yeah, she doesn't bring anything up, so I'm saying it.
I wonder.
What, if you're away on 6/7, we're going to fight?
No.
Because I had this shit booked last June.
My calendar really quick.
You guys are the worst.
Oh, no, we're good.
When is it? June
7th.
Baby gonna come? She'll be a couple months old, right?
Yeah.
This one's the 43rd annual Johnny's Zero.
Okay, I do have it in mind too.
Because we set it up in June of last year.
Okay, but maybe some people didn't put it in that fast.
I didn't put
Be
it on.
aggressive. Be aggressive. AGGRESSIVE.
Oh,
What?
nothing.
What?
I think glasses on for everything.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
There's only number. There's only about 5 of us.
Left?
And you weren't on it.
Oh, I heard.
No, you're not.
How can I constantly say terrible things to people who don't unfriend me, and I've done nothing? That's not true. I did some shit.
We haven't getting unfriended, and I didn't do shit.
I don't know shit about fuck.
Are you still friends with that guy?
No.
With the table flipper?
No. He got me eventually.
Maybe he's just under the radar.
Yeah, which is awesome.
His loss. We're fun.
Yeah, he's not. I'm gonna leave and never come back.
No. I feel like if I'd have been like, oh, come back, he would have. But I don't do that. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
for real? Bad.
Deuces.
Deuces. P&O Cruises, based in England, had to
No, this was
apologize.
awesome.
And insisted the staff were dressed as upside-down snow cones and had no affiliation or understanding of the KKK. What the fuck?
First off, now
No. In England, do they even know what the KKK is?
I don't think they
Is that-
understand what it
I
is.
mean, I know they have neo-Nazi organizations
Yeah.
in the UK. That's,
But even neo-Nazis look down their noses at the
haven't you
KKK.
seen Robber Stomper?
That's why he's famous.
Yeah.
That's literally why he's famous. You know that, right? And then he got in that fucking movie that I watched last night with Denzel Washington, where he's a killer that came out of the internet. It's so bad. It's so bad. It came out when Ron and I were 19 years old. Imagine the technology when we were 19 fucking years old.
He came out of the internet.
And now
So
we're actually
bad.
discussing getting Amazon back just teleported to our house. What a world.
It's been a rough 30 years, eh? All right,
Christ.
you have to look this up for me. Denzel Washington and what's the gladiator guy's name?
Russell Crowe.
And Russell Crowe are in a movie in 1995 together. Virtuosity, it's called.
Oh,
So it's so bad. It's so bad.
Yeah.
And he's 6 years away from Gladiator, right?
Yeah.
It's so bad.
So anyway, I guess back to the point at hand. Do they have the Klan
No.
in Europe? It's
No.
strictly an American organization,
Yes.
right?
Even Nazis look down their nose at the Klan like, "Ugh."
That's bad.
In American History X, he was like, we're not like the Ku Klux Klan. Hell.
I'm gonna watch that movie today.
I love that movie.
I don't
I'm
know.
just gonna watch American History, not American History X, the Chappelle skit with Clayton Bigsby.
That's a good one.
Oh,
An African American woman this morning sent me the Charlie Murphy skit. Fuck your couch. She sent it to me this morning.
I'll be honest. So did you ever see the Key and Peele skit?
Which one? There's like two.
The one where he goes over to the dude's house and he's playing guitar,
Mm-mm.
and he's like, you play like meets a neighbor and he goes over to his neighbor's house, like hanging out in the man cave. He's like, oh, you play guitar? He's like, yeah, a little bit. Now, keeping in mind that they're both African American, and he starts playing these like country songs on acoustic guitar, and they're just all horribly racist. Like, so, I don't know. If
Is he singing them?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait.
like David Allen Coe shit?
Oh, wait. The one who didn't win the Oscar is the one playing guitar and singing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I saw something like this.
It's the one. He's like, how about this one? Because he's like,
I'm picking cotton with these fingers. Yeah.
And then the second, he's like, that's kind of racist, man. He's like, no. I think you don't understand
The culture.
So here, try this one. And the second one he plays, he's like, the only dark I like's when I turn off the light. The only good I like is pointy and white. You don't know what I'm talking about. I'm like, that's really racist.
The only dark I like is when I turn off the light. I don't know. I like dark meat a lot, actually.
It's the far superior part of bird.
I don't eat penises, but I hear you.
Dicks. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god! What's wrong with you?
That was amazing.
Got me all fucked up.
Study finally discovers what the worst pain a human being can experience is. I didn't put it on here. What do you guys think it is?
Burned alive.
What do you think it is? No, that doesn't count because that's like an external thing. This is like your body.
Well,
Kidney stones.
I kind of read what this was. Yeah, kidney stones.
That's weird, right? That's the worst.
When I first read it, it started with childbirth, right?
And they said this is worse.
Yeah, and then I've never had kidney stones, knock on wood, so never experienced
King Sam had it happen to him once because of all the fucking Red Bulls and monsters he was drinking.
Yeah.
And he said, I thought I was dying.
Johnny Mac had one too, and he had to get like some kind of like surgery thing done where he goes, it was the worst pain he's ever fucking felt. Like ever.
So I rock a lot of this to not
Same.
have that happen.
There's do you remember the show Deadwood?
I do.
Did you ever watch it?
No. I heard they said fuck a lot.
Yeah. And some other things.
Cock too.
Okay.
So
It's easy if you try, Dick. Go ahead. Did you get that reference?
I can't imagine.
Thank you. Go ahead.
So there's in the first season, I forget the actor's name, but you know, he's the dude who's like the dude who runs the hotel.
Playing the other dude. I know exactly who that guy is.
Okay. So he's in Deadwood.
Yeah.
He's like a big wig in the town. Like he's like a business owner.
I can see the hat.
In the first season, you're in the Old West. He has a kidney stone. And there's an insanely graphic scene where it's wedged at the end of his junk and he can't pee it out. And the doctor comes over with no anesthesia and like a thin piece of metal and inserts, and
And you see the dick.
you don't see the dick, but you see like
I think
everything up to it. And dude, it's so unsettling. It's horrendous.
If it was at the tip, I'm forcing that fucker out.
Yeah, except for the fact that it's a razor sharp rock that may be bigger than the opening, and it's going to cut you to pieces when you force it out.
But if you go and you do that, it's the same thing.
I'm just saying.
Dude, I once had a calcium buildup under my arm, like right here, and I was just going to take a blade and go and pop it right the fuck out, except I had just gotten my sleeve done, and I was like,
You don't want to ruin the time.
and that's the only reason I didn't do it, and then it just went away.
I did do it.
And what does it look like when it comes out?
It was like
Just a rock.
Just a little white ball.
You did it. I thought of doing it.
It was on this knuckle. There's actually still a scar there.
And you just went
Right there.
How deep did you have to go?
Not that deep.
Not deep, right?
It had formed after I got a pretty bad cut there.
Yeah.
And the cut never completely healed. I'm talking like I'm like 2 months out. And it was just like a bump there. And I'm like, and it just wouldn't heal and wouldn't quite, it was mostly clear and wouldn't quite heal. And like I was in the shower one day and I just like made my knuckle like that and it went beep.
I was in California. My wife had just died. I was just on a trip to clear my head. I'm like on the Pacific Coast Highway, and I'm like, the fuck is this? And I'm like, I'm gonna cut this fucker out. I just got the sleeve. I just got it. Otherwise, I'd have sliced that shit right
Yeah. Definitely.
It went away though. I didn't like
And
it.
as soon as I popped the fucking thing out, the cut healed in like 3 days.
Jesus.
It was weird.
That is weird. I burn things off.
I
my
wanted
body.
to keep it, but I was in the shower.
I'd have kept it too. I'm a weird guy.
I lost track of it.
But you run any weird stories?
Not like that, no.
You burn things off your body? I came here for the podcast once. There was a giant hole in the side of my head. And he's like, the fuck happened? I'm like, nothing. I burnt this thing off right here.
I had this thing on my head that I burned off.
I did my face last year. I've done my neck was the year before. I burn shit all the time. If it grows, I don't like it, I burn it off. It hurts like fuck, by the way.
What do you burn it off with?
Oh, a soldering iron.
Oh.
Be a
And
man.
I'm just like,
Oh, no, that's how I know I can take a phenomenal amount of pain and just focus. Like it was on my face, and I was just like, just focus.
Didn't leave it there like Levy?
No, not like that.
Oh, poor guy.
No, not poor. Phenomenal life.
Yeah, amazing life.
He did it big. That's for sure.
And he did it a long fucking time. And you know how he lived? He didn't do heroin. He just did speed.
It's probably not a great choice either.
Not a great choice, but he did get like 70-some years.
70.
Yeah.
This has been episode 276, part 3 of the Vex Podcast, morning radio episode 108. Thank you, Dave.
Always a pleasure, sir.
Thank you, Ron.
Go Birds, dickheads.
Thank you, The Whole.
go, go.
This is the next week. We will not be here. We're playing the best of,
Yeah.
Or
The best of episode.
nothing at all.
and then the following week we're gonna have a new setup.